Hey, what's up, all my grinders out there? Today, as you already know, we did the head gasket the other day. So I had the Civic on the road for 1 day now, and we're just going through a couple things, just making sure everything's running right. So here's what we've done so far. So if you look under this towel, you could see it was leaving a couple marks. Reason being behind that is the oil drain right there. It seemed like the leak was coming from there, and it did take a couple extra turns. So good thing we checked on it. You don't want to be losing all your oil. So we checked that out, tightened that back up, and now hopefully that leak should stop. Now the second issue was the brakes feel weird, not totally stopping correctly and stuff like that. So we assumed there was just a little bit of rust and might go away. And now that I actually took the tire off, you could see this rotor. It's kind of, you could physically see those grooves in the pad, in the rotors. So we're gonna go ahead and give this guy some new rotors and probably some new pads. The pads do have good life left, but me personally, I don't like messing around when it comes to brakes. And if the pads are a little bit grooved and stuff, it's just gonna wear out the new rotors like faster. So we like to do things the right way, so we're gonna change all of that. These rotors actually, you could tell they're pretty old. They have a lip right there that I could feel, which is, I mean, it's not necessarily the worst if this was a smooth surface, but since this is so marked up, we're definitely going to go ahead and change that. So I'll make some videos on exactly how we're doing that. Other than that, the head gasket seems to be holding up really well. See, it's not really leaking anything. It's no dirtier than it was before. I did do a little bit of cleaning afterwards, but I'm not the best at cleaning things because I'm a little bit lazy. So anyway, yeah, the head gasket job is holding up really well. I'm not getting any leaks from the head gasket or from like the valve cover. The oil still looks clear. The oil looks good. We did do a flush of all that. So what I did was I filled it up with 1.5 quarts of oil, and then loosened up the drain plug so it could drain out, just to get all the junk that was in the bottom of the block out of the bottom of the block. We're gonna also seafoam it, so it gets all those carbon deposits that we weren't able to clean up. It'll clean all those up. And yeah, other than that, Civic's looking good. I'm gonna be putting the tire back on just for now. And like I said, we'll show you how to do a brake job on this guy. All right, so now that we have the Civic all put away, we have heavy interest in the truck recently, which is good for me. So what I just did was I fixed the power steering leak on here. Obviously this towel is here, so I can clean it and make sure that the leak isn't coming back, because unlike everyone else on Craigslist, I don't like being that sketchy, I'm gonna sell you a crappy car type guy. As you can see, the bed needs to be cleared out, and that toolbox is actually full of stuff too. So that is the next project we are working on, is getting all that stuff cleared out of there, so we can get this sold. All right, so it's hot out here, and as you can see, everything in my truck bed is kind of nasty, so now my hands are all greasy and crap. There's my old spare tire. It doesn't really do me much good since I have 35s on this guy. Air compressors out. Here's miscellaneous tools and whatnot. Oil funnels, Frisbee, because like Frisbee's life. Some chains and stuff like that I use for off-roading. to help pull people out. And then I set up my little tiny flagpole. This is actually cut from what used to be a bigger flagpole, but yeah, someone stole my flag at a country concert, which kind of stupid. If you're out there, I hate you. You don't steal a flag at a country concert. It's a country concert that doesn't even make sense. Shouldn't we all love America together? Anyway, yeah, so now that the cleaning of the bed is done, I have a few things left in there. That's an old motor. Basically, I'm just gonna, sell it as scrap, and then a couple stakes that are really greasy, so we might use them for a fire, or maybe someone needs a steak, I'll just give it to them. So other than that, looks like the truck clean out is going well, and this thing should be gone in a few days, which honestly makes me really sad. Small side note, as you can see, this flag mount is actually kind of cool. It uses just two little clips, and it holds, I think it's like a 5/8 diameter pole. You could open the toolbox and and tighten everything down from in there. I think I usually put a 5/8 pole, even though these are 1/2-inch clips, just because I like to have it really tight. It allows me to still open my toolbox, which is nice. And the only suggestion I'd make to change it is, usually I use a much longer pole because I have a much bigger flag, but the pole would hang down below the toolbox, and in order to keep people from stealing it, the only modification I would make is just drilling a hole for a lock at the bottom of that, so that people can't just slide the pole out and steal your flag on you, like what happened to me. And I'll be posting up on the channel. I have a video already made of exactly how to do that flag mount, so we'll be posting that on the channel shortly as well. Hey, what's up guys? So right now I am in bed, and I'm actually uploading half of the videos that are going to be a part of this video. As you can see here, today I ended up editing a lot of videos. The Civic kind of got me behind, so I started editing. I had some old footage of a flag mount that I think is pretty cool. Some footage from ECA. I finished the video for the ECA car show, and now I'm going to edit the video for the Civic head gasket, and obviously for the vlog of today. So it's gonna be a pretty cool one, and yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see what we can get into then.